Hello, everyone, and I'm about to drop some fucking bombs for you right now, and I'm not even fucking joking, okay? This is how someone who has an actual strong personal brand can take over the world, and that guy is Ryan Hardwick. If you don't know about him, he is an absolute badass that should have 10x the following he has now, and he has the potential to actually do it. And I'm going to break down how. Real high quality following, as nearly as exactly as good as what he already has now, 10x. So let's talk about it quickly and why I think he even has the opportunity to do that versus someone else. How I think Ryan Hardwick could be one of the fastest growing personal brands in the United States. First of all, who is he and what value does he give to a follower? When I'm considering how successful someone can be on social media, you need to realize humans are humans. They need to follow someone for a reason. When have you ever just followed someone because of a marketing gimmick? It's so rare and it doesn't stick. But that doesn't mean you can't blow up if you have a strong enough value proposition, which he does. He is a self made 8-figure entrepreneur, actually, and doesn't sell coaching yet at all. He's made it through his own successful businesses, Mountain Motorsports, Speedworks, and so on. He is a role model to husbands. He's an amazing husband to his wife, and they've been together for many, many years. He is an amazing role model to fathers everywhere. He has his children absolutely adore him, and he's living the dream life. I think if anyone had a dad growing up like him, they would be lucky. He's hitting that metric. Races for Porsche currently, GT3 RS in WEC. They just won Le Mans this year. He's hitting the whole racing target audience, which is actually, if you were to look at his Instagram here, you can see that's actually his main angle, which makes a lot of sense because he brings a lot of branding towards the team, and he's a massive spokesperson for their team with the biggest social media by far of the three drivers. He's an American Republican. He has very strong moral views, doesn't fuck around, and that is exactly what 60% of the United States relate to. And as you can see now on platforms like Twitter and Instagram right now, those voices are needed more than ever. And they're really hitting home with a lot of people. And a lot of people are too scared to say what they think. But when you're a self-made entrepreneur like Ryan, you can say whatever the hell you want, which gives you a massive amount of leverage for your personal brand. Some people are bought and paid for it, not him, because he's self-made. His mindset is obviously next level, to be someone who already has tens of millions of dollars to his name, car collection worth tens of millions of dollars, and you're still out there hustling, still trying to get better, still trying to race, still trying to win. He's just peaking right now at his career in many ways. That takes a winning mindset, and he could have retired a long time ago. And obviously, he has travel aspects. So people who like to follow people who go to nice places, see nice things, they want to travel the world themselves. They don't have victim mindsets. They want to follow for inspiration. He has that. So he actually is a very special case where he has about 7 to 8 different value points that usually people don't even have one. They're not a successful entrepreneur. They're not a role model to anyone. They don't race for any big team. They don't have a racing type of niche for their page. Usually it's the young guys now that have these supercars that have blown up out of nowhere because they go all in on their cars. Politically, people are too scared to say anything, and people don't travel or have the mindset of him. So because he has this value for a follower, this hits so many different niches, and that's why people would want to follow him and know more about his life. It's an insane 1 in a billion life. So why would you not be interested? It's very different than if you're just a random kid selling courses and trying to create Alex Ramo's reels. No one gives a fuck. But if you're someone that can give entrepreneurship advice and someone who's built an 8-figure company, someone who's maybe wanting to be a race car driver one day, he posts on a story, it could change your life. Maybe you're someone who politically aligns with him. You want to see what he thinks, whether his opinions change based on current political events. If you want to see the world and mindset, for example, if you want to go to the next level. These are all things that you use correctly to market the page and get people to want to align. And then therefore, when they follow him, they're going to stick around and align. So the question is, that's his value points and how he can grow. But how can we get the highest quality, and how does that actually make sense? Like, I understand, Dave, he has those value points, but how do you actually grow, right? Well, it's quite simple, but it's also very difficult. You just need to be good at what you're doing. So I've grown over 20 million followers organically. Well, when I say organically, I mean high quality, not fake, for clients. And this is how you would break it down to the highest level. If Ryan wanted to go Super Saiyan level, Andy Frisella, Gary V, Lewis Howe, this type of level, I think he'd be bigger than Lewis Howe, to be honest. Jay Shetty Ware, he's a household name, which he could easily do. This is what you need to focus on. So traffic quality. If you want something that's high quality traffic because you already have a brand that is deserving of it, so why not shoot for the stars? You want to go where your brand is aligned. So he is a high tier, wealthy individual that has amazing lifestyle, amazing work ethic, and that usually aligns with the top 1% people in the world. Okay, so where do those people hang out? Where do those people that aspire to be the top 1% hang out? These pages are a great example. So High Society, which is literally like Gentleman's Gram, which is a niche page that has a million real active followers. Some posts get a million plus likes. They have some of the, as you can see here, it's a Jacob and Co. $1 billion watch. Canelo flying private jets. It's people who look up to this lifestyle, people who aren't victimized by this lifestyle, that want to see this to motivate themselves and be inspired. They're the exact type of people that would love to hang out with Ryan, learn from him, right? They want to make money like the way Ryan has. They want to become a professional athlete the way like Ryan has. They maybe want to be, it's very important here. You see here very traditional family values where it's people going to nice dinners, dressing well, not doing silly stuff, fathers and kids. It's people that are completely aligned with all of the values I said above: father, husband, successful business, travel, mindset. You want to go where those pages align with your client's niche and then place them as an authority in those niche. So they're going to be like, holy shit, this guy is this. I didn't even know it. I didn't ever heard of him. He is the man. How have I never heard about him? That's exactly what you do. Same here with wealth. That would be more in the business aspect and his cars, because that is exactly the exact same deal. The people who are aligned with what he is about. You see, if you post on the wrong pages, people will say, who the hell is this guy? Scammer. They're going to say, unfollow. I'm not following this guy. But if you know where the highest quality traffic is for your client to align, they're going to just immediately be like, holy shit, this dude is awesome. I need to get to know more about him. And they're like, oh my God, he's actually the real deal. He actually won the Le Mans. He actually has these businesses that I can verify, like Speedworks and Mountain Motorsports. He actually has been doing this for 7, 10, 20, 30 years. He actually has the amazing family and kids. He actually rented this $20 million yacht in France. It all aligns because he has, let me see here. Can I move this? He has the high value brand, which is him here. We have the right traffic quality, and the correct pre-frame is where I come in and make sure the shoutouts are perfectly aligned, where the click-through rate is good, so we're getting an amazing amount of growth per cost, and also are pre-framing his brand in the right light, where it's enticing but also not diminishing the high-value brand. And with those three things, you have world domination, where he could grow 500,000 to 1 million real active USA followers in a year, correctly done correctly, easily, as big as he wanted to be, actually. But that's only because we understand the method, but also mainly is because the value he can bring as a follower, which is extremely rare, right? People know when it's fake, they know when it's legit, and when you're actually legit doing this the right way, the sky is the absolute limit. So that is exactly how someone like Ryan Hardwick can get the highest quality followers in the world, that perfectly align with who he is as a person, that look up to him because you're going exactly where the traffic quality would be looking up to exactly what he presents. And with the correct pre-frame and strategy, it's just an absolute takeoff, but only because of the individual he's become and the life he has created. If you do not have all these things, it's not going to work. You need to become someone valuable to warrant the attention of the high quality people that you're after. So that is exactly how you do it, from someone who's grown 20 million followers for my client in the last 3 years. I've been doing this for a living for a long time, and exactly why a case study like Ryan Hardwick could be as big as he possibly wanted in social media with the highest quality followers. And this is exactly how I would do it.